Pruthuhu, Tha is Mahaprana. Bhava. Pruthuhu, Bhava. Just two words. Pruthuhu, Bhava. The root for Pruthu is Pruthu Vistare. Pruthu Vistare. Vistara is to spread. Vistara is to be broad. Pruthu Vistare. Pruthu is expanse. So with the meaning of expanse, Prithvi comes. Prithvi is an expanse. Pruthu Vistare. Expanse, broad, expanded, spread. These are all the words which are, the meanings which are associated with that word Pruthu. Pruthuhu, Bhava. Bhava, be that. It's very clear on the face of it, it is be broad. Means be broad-minded. Be broad-minded. Here the whole thing is, how do we understand and define this broad-minded? That's the crux of the whole issue. Be broad-minded, be broad, that's fine. So it makes all the difference between selfishness and selflessness. First direct thing what you get to our mind. If you are selfish, then it's not broad. Definitely it's not broad. It is narrow, shallow. But when we are broad-minded, definitely it will be not selfish, but it will be selfless. We think of the welfare of everyone else along with our welfare. And that is being broad. We do so many things. There are some benefits associated with it. And these benefits we are not thinking of enjoying ourselves. It is for the benefit of all. So in that all, of course, we are also there. We will also be benefited. But benefit alone is not possible because they are social beings, they are in part and parcel of the society. Pruthuhu Bhava. This is one way, being selfless. Be that. Let it expand. Let it expand. And comes the question of expansion. The physical expansion has got a limit. We are very small infants in the beginning. We grew and grew and grew, and our growth, our expansion has got a limit. Maybe by the age we reach, that's maybe 18 or 20 or 22. Yes. The physical growth is complete. We reach the maximum, we reach the ideal, we reach the optimum, over. Still grow. Pruthur-bhava. And what is this growth? This growth is growth of our knowledge and experience in study. Now this study has no limit. This acquiring of knowledge has no limit. I can expand and expand to any extent possible till my last breath. See that the horizon of your knowledge expands, Pruthur-bhava. Don't get stagnated with a certain level of knowledge and say it's okay. It's enough for me. No. For human beings, there is no enough for knowledge. Grow and grow and grow. Expand and expand and expand. It consciously starts at the age of 8 or 10 when Upanayana Samskara is given. That's the point from where we consciously start understanding We consciously start learning, we consciously start expanding our horizon. Let it go on. During Brahmacharya Shama, that is the only business we have. It's a full-time growth. It's a full-time study. It's a full-time understanding. It's a full-time of experimentation and understanding. Fine. Then onwards, still it continues, but not as much as it used to be during Brahmacharya Shama. Because Brahmacharya is meant for that only, specifically. And other ashrams are meant for certain other purposes, but still this is underlying. This process of understanding and studying is underlying, and that expansion should never stop. We should grow and grow and grow. Intellectually, wisdom-wise, knowledge-wise, experience-wise. This cannot stop. Pratur Bhava. Do it. Let it expand. This with reference to knowledge. With reference to love, you expand. These are different dimensions. With reference to love and friendship, Maitri Bhavana, you grow and grow and grow. There is no limit for it. It's very natural for us to love ourselves first. Then our kith and kin, our family members. Fine. And most of the time we stop there, because that's our world. But love every person. Not only person, love every creature. Have friendship with them. This is real growth. We cannot stop. We love every creature in this universe, irrespective of its quantity. What it means is the size. In the size. It may be a small insect, love it. It may be a big animal, love it. It may be another person, love him, love her. Treat them as your own. Treat them as your own. Another piece of Veda mantra, it says, Atman eva anupashyati. Atman eva anupashyati. Who looks at other living being as though it is his own self. Such words are there. Mitrasyaham chakshusha sarvani bhutani samikshye. Let me look at every other creature with a friendly view. Now all these things are in the background. Behind these just two words. Pruthuhu bhava. Be broad-minded. Be broad. Be expanded. Let's extend your love, extend your affection, let's extend your Maitri Bhavana to every other creature. It's just your reflection. If you feel that every other creature is my own reflection, yes, it is a better world, it's a paradise. In other words, it's also called as compassion. To understand the feelings of other creatures, transporting myself in that place. Mentally, of course. This is compassion. And thereby you expand yourself. You are able to understand every other creature with whom you interact. That is Pruturbhava. You expand yourself. You are there in every other living creature. Pruturbhava. Expand yourself. Pruthu Vistare is the root. Physical thing, yes, it has got a limit. Forget about it. Beyond that, yes, mentally, intellectually, with reference to friendship and other things, it is very much possible for me to expand and embrace the whole universe. Praturbhava. This is what is called as broad-minded. We speak of one concept known as global village. As you say, this whole world is one village. We all live in that one single village. So the concept of global village says that you are very close to one another. Now this closeness, what is there? Physically, it appears we are becoming closer, but intellectually, that closeness, in other words, is being broad-minded. Now, that closeness is a maxim what we see in Vedas. It says, Vishwam bhavat eka needam. It's not just village. It's not just one house. This whole world, one house or one family, Swasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Of course, that is not a Vedic sentence, but of course, it is supported by Vedic thoughts. It's not a global village. It's not a one family, but Vishwam bhavat eka needam. It is one small nest. Nida means nest. We have discussed this. Nida is nest. This whole world is one nest. We are all chirping birds in that nest. This is what we understand it as, being one with every other creature, with every other living being on this planet. So this closeness, what we understand, is being broad mentally, is being broad with reference to the heart. Everything is in it. Everything is in it. Nothing is excluded. There's no exception. For ours, we are that. Pruthu vistare, pruthuhu bhava, pruthur bhava. This is Yajurveda. I'll give the address. 11.44. 11.44. 11th chapter, 44th mantra. Piece of it. Pratur bhava, be broad-minded. Accommodate everything in you. So when this concept is really implemented, we have no other person, we have no enemy. Everyone is our own self. So the relationship between person and person becomes very, very harmonious and very, very cordial. Because they are not different. It is my own family. It's my own sibling in the nest. Praturbhava. The idea is very, very noble. The concept is very, very lofty. The practicity is what we have to do. We love everyone. We are with everyone. Everyone is my own self extended. Praturbhava. This concept is excellent. Of course, there are several other Veda mantras which are in tune with this. On the basis of that, we understand this. Next one. Shivo bhava. Shivo bhava. Prajabhyo. Manushibhyah. Shivo bhava. Prajabhyo. Manushibhyah. Shivo bhava. Prajabhyo Manushibhyah. This is Yajurveda 1145. 1145. Manushibhyah Prajabhyah. Manigyane Prajaja Jani Pradurbhave. That's the root. Jani Pradurbhave. Jnana Yukt. That is, that which is associated with Jnana, they are all Manushibhyaha. The limited sense is a human beings, because they have got the Naimitika Jnana. In the broader sense, every creature has got Jnana. Swabhavika Jnana. People have got Swabhavika Jnana plus Naimitika Jnana. Additional, one more dimension. They have got only one dimension which is sufficient enough for the animals to take care of their Nidra, Hara, Bhaya, Maithuna. That's over. They do have Jnana, Swabhavika Jnana. And these human beings have got plus another dimension, that is Naimitika Jnana, which is the result of their questioning, which is the result of their inquiry. As a result of inquiry and questioning, as a reason of it, that reason is nimitta. Because of that reason, they gain better knowledge, they get more knowledge. Now, Manushibhyaha, Prajabhyaha. Prajabhyo becomes Prajabhyaha. Praja means our offsprings, whom we have begotten. So, Manushibhyaha, Prajabhyaha, that these people, the offsprings of human beings, for their sake, Shivo Bhava, let you become auspicious. Shivu Kalyani is the root. Let you become peace-giving. Let you guide them. As a result of that guidance, they will be happy and peaceful. Now this we can understand in two levels. One is the Adhi-Daivika level and another is the Adhyatmika level. Adhi-Daivika level, it is referred to Purohita. Purohita means one who is at the helm of affairs. One who is the leader. One who helps us to progress socially. That leader, that Netara, that Nayaka is called as Agni. Now we are praying to that person who is at the helm of affairs and guiding the whole society on the right track. Okay, Shivo Bhava, Prajabhyo Manushibhyaha. For our children, for our offspring, for our next generation and generations to come, you be peace-giving. Shivo Bhava, Prajabhyo Manushibhyaha. This is the Adhi-Daivika level. Adhyatmika level is very good. It's very clear. We pray to our God. We pray to Satchidananda. We pray to one God who takes care of the whole universe, and we pray to that, take care of our infants also. Take care of our next generation. Take care of our offsprings. Shivo Bhava. Be peace-giving to all of them. Same question again and again. Will this happen automatically? No, it will not happen automatically. The purpose and goal is good. Prayer is fine. But unless the prayer gets translated into action, translated into determination, nothing will come out. We shall see that. That is the Sankalpa part of it. That's the determination part of it. We shall see that we train our offsprings on the right track. We guide them on the right track. We give them the right samskara. That guidance at the deepest level, at the level of the soul. Strong impressions on the soul, which will guide the person to do things, to talk, to think. That we will do. We will give them that samskara. You help us out. You help us out. You guide us. Let us do the job fantastically well. That means our responsibility doesn't end in begetting children. Begetting children is fine, but the responsibility doesn't end, but actually the responsibility starts from that point. Because that offspring, what you have begotten, has to be a responsible citizen of the world. For that offspring to become the responsible citizen of the world, we have got a lot of things to do, to guide. And we need a lot of confidence. We need a lot of effort to be put in. Oh God, give us all that strength to do that. Shiva Bhava Prajabhyo Manushebhyaha. You give us that strength, you give us that confidence, you motivate us, you inspire us, and you do the job. And ultimately, the credit goes to you. You are responsible for that. Let our offspring be better than what we are. Pra says better, best, exemplary, extraordinary. Praja, is that is foreign. Our offspring, let it be extraordinary, exclusive. Fine, we'll do that. And you help us out. So it is your kripa. It is your blessings that I could do that. So blessings are in the form of knowledge of the rules which make a person better, and samskara, and your confidence and strength given to us to implement it. Shivo Bhava Prajabhyo Manushebhyaha. We want our offsprings, of course, to be better than us. So how do we measure it? How to understand that they are better than us? Number one is the span of life, longevity. They live longer, healthier. They live a healthier life. When I say health, I have already discussed several times, it doesn't mean only physical health. Of course, it involves physical health, but it's physical health, mental health, social health, and spiritual health. All put together is called health. If all these four aspects are taken care of, yes, the person is healthy. Otherwise, it is not complete. It is incomplete. Health includes all: physical, mental, social, and spiritual. So in all respects, if our children are healthier, yes, they are better offspring. Then, knowledge-wise, they are more intelligent and wise than us. Yes, that is a better offspring. They are more useful to the society and world. They are better. We also have to serve the society. That's right. They have to serve better than us, more than us. So our offspring is better than us. That is praja. It becomes praja. We want our offspring, we want our children, we want our progeny to be more happy, along with health and happiness. We want them to be happy. We also want to be happy, fine. We have achieved it to some extent, excellent. We should see that they achieve better state of happiness, better level of happiness. Then they are called as praja. Now this happiness is there, not in things, but in the disposition and outlook. So let us give them that outlook, disposition, and see that they enjoy life better than us. They live peacefully and happily better than us. That is praja. And of course, the whole responsibility lies on us. That is very important. Is it my theory? Is it my explanation? No. Yam tva somena atitrapama suprajaha prajabhisyam suviro viraihi suposho poshaihi. This is a piece of the Veda mantra. I repeat. Yam tva somena atitrapama. Yam tva somena atitrapama. With all love and affection, we shall see that you are satisfied. We provided it to you to the brim. Suprajaha prajabhisyam. We being right citizens of the world, make you also a right citizen of the world. Me being worthy of our birth as human beings, make you also worthy human being. Suviro viraihi. We'll have all that self-confidence and inspiration, motivation, and we pass it on to you. Suposho poshaihi. We shall be nourished. We shall be healthy. And see that we make you also equally nourished and healthy. Now, this mantra is employed during Namakarana Samskara, christening. That is, to the child, they are promising, this is our responsibility, we'll do it. Yam tva somena titrupama, suprajaha prajabhisyam suviro viraihi suposho poshaihi. The parents reiterate their responsibility. They declare, this is our responsibility, we will do it. We are supposed to bring up the child in that fashion. Mere begetting is of no use. It's animal-like. But to make that progeny a better progeny, praja, is more important, and it's our responsibility. We accept it and we'll do it. That is the essence of that piece of Veda mantra. That determination also is reflected in this piece of the Veda mantra. Sorry. 11:45. It says, "O God, give us all that auspicious disposition. Give us all that strength. Give us all that confidence, so that we will satisfy these responsibilities. We will discharge the responsibilities well. Shivo bhava prajabhyo manushebhya." This is our commitment towards our progeny. This is our commitment towards our next generation. So this commitment towards next generation will definitely achieve it. Of course, with your guidance and blessings. So be that. So this is the Adhyatmika level meaning of that piece of Veda mantra. Shivo bhava prajabhyo manushebhya. If every parent understands this responsibility and see to it that the next generation is better than them, yes, we are creating a better world. Creating a better world through our progeny, through our representatives, or through our own selves in a new body. Atma vai putra namasi. Somewhere it says, your children are your own reflection. Your children are your own extension. You only is there in the form of your children. Atma vai putra namasi. Our own self is extended. It's an extended existence. This we have seen. We have heard of extended families. It's the same way. They need not be our own blood relatives. But we live together harmoniously, humanely. Yes, that's an extended family. It's an extended self. It's our own extended self. And if we train that extended self better, take care of it better, of course, with the guidance and inspiration from that Shiva Kalyani, the Satchanda, which is capable of bestowing on us all these things. Let it be auspicious, let it be harmonious, let it be peaceful. To Prajabhyo Manushebhya. It's a prayer. This prayer, when translated, becomes our commitment towards our next generation. If we discharge that commitment properly, yes, they can be more happy, we can have a better world. This is what we call as generation. Otherwise, it is degeneration. Let not the degeneration take place. Let things be better and better generation after generation. Shivo bhava prajabhyo Manushebhyah. That is 11.45. No apa. Next one. No apa. Durmatim jahi. No apa. Durmatim jahi. 11.47 Yajurveda. No apa durmatim jahi. Naha durmatim apajahi. That's the meaning of it. Naha durmatim apajahi. Mati is jnana. Mani jnane. Durmati. Durmati is foolishness. Durmati is bad thoughts. Durmati is duralochana. Bad thoughts, bad intentions, ignorance, improper understanding of things. Durmati. Naha durmatim. Whatever durmati is there in us, apajahi, send it out, throw it out, and see that it's all gone. Jahi hanahimsa gatyaho. Let it be removed. Naha durmatim apajahi. Let it go away from us. Let us not have it in us. Durmati, let us not have it. Let it be sent out. Let it be sent away. Let it be cleared away. Now, there are a few things to understand here. We are all a mixture of samskaras, imprints on our soul. Every one of us, we have got some imprints. And in those imprints, there are some which are beneficial and good, and there are some which are not beneficial and not good. We are a mixture of it. We are a mixture of it. Every one of us. If the proportion of the good things are more, yes, you say he is a good person, noble person. If the proportion of the negative things are more, you say he is not good. He is bad. But even the bad person, there are some good things too. And even in the very best person, we do have something negative. We are a mix of it. We are a mix of it. As human beings, we have got a great opportunity of getting in and understanding this at the soul level. We can make a mapping of our soul level and understand how much is positive, how much is negative. Getting in and mapping. That is the first level. And the second level, once that mapping is complete, what is good, what is not good, we will be able to understand. What is susamskara, what is kusamskara. What is sumati, what is durmati. Durmati is the word what is used here. So what is sumati and what is durmati, we are able to understand, segregate. What's our scale? How do you do it? The scale is humanity. The scale is human nature. The scale is human values. And all these human values are elucidated in Vedas. It's available for us. And you have to go in search of it, it is available, readily available. It says what is good, what is bad. It says what is sumati, what is durmati. Take the help of it, take it as a yardstick. And once that mapping is complete, we segregate what is sumati and what is durmati. Second step. First is mapping. Second is segregating them. And in the third and the last step, what we do is, what is durmati, you want to throw it out. You want to reduce it. You want to get rid of it. And what is Sumati? You want to enhance it, you want to improve it, you want to expand it. Expand. Just now we saw Pruthu Bhava. So the same thing we have to here apply to Sumati. And what about Durmati? It is something which is not to be supported, which is not to be taken care of, because that results in the impurity and weakness of the soul. It weakens the soul. So once you are segregated, it should be thrown out. And its throwing has to be deliberate, conscious. It cannot happen automatically. Consciously, we have to segregate. Consciously, we have to throw them out. And in that place, Sumati has to be replaced and expanded. Sumati has to be expanded. Durmati has to be thrown out, thrown away. Apa Jehi, Apa is away. Out. Jahi, take it, bundle it, and throw it away. Apa Jahi, you can understand it. You suppress it. Suppress it and see that it doesn't raise its ugly head. That's Apa Jahi. What is it you want to do? Naha Durmati. What is the Durmati in us? We want to see that it doesn't have any effect on us. We'll make it ineffective. We'll throw it out. Naha Durmatim Apa Jahi. Naha Apa Durmatim Jahi. Same thing. This is Yajurveda. Sorry. 11.47. No Apa Durmatim Jahi. It's a conscious, deliberate attempt made by us. With knowledge. With knowledge. Whatever ignorance is there in us, we have to overcome it, know things, and do this process. Tamaso Vijanan. Some other place it says Tamaso Vijanan. Tamas is that ignorance. So knowing well what is ignorance, overcoming and doing it. With the knowledge we have to do. We have to overcome that ignorance in us, that darkness in us, that gray area in us. And see that whatever Durmati is there in us, it is deliberately, consciously subdued and thrown out. Thrown away. Apa Jahi. No Apa Durmatim Jahi. 11.47. And please note, this can be done only when we are in human form. Underline. We cannot do this in any other form, with any other tool. We can do this only with a human tool. By God's grace, we have been bestowed with this human form now. I got the best tool now. Not only that, we have been given an exposure to these things. That's fine. That's fine. We have to make the best use of it. Great opportunity is given to us, and we have to make use of it. If we forget about it, and if we concentrate on mundane and materialistic things, yes, we are free to do it. We are free to do it. A great opportunity will be lost in improvising ourselves, in gaining strength for ourselves, in experiencing purity for ourselves. And that purity and strength will take us closer towards peace and bliss. It's a great opportunity we have got. Every moment we have to use for it. And see that we move towards that peace and bliss through the strength and purity of the soul. So how do we make the soul pure? Whatever Durmati is there, it should be thrown out. Whatever bad impressions are there, whatever ugly impressions are there, that you have to deliberately pick up and throw it away. It won't happen on its own. We have to work for it. We have to sweat for it. That is what is called as sadhana. That's called as sadhana. We have to endeavor for that. You don't take it as an endeavor and do it, it will not happen automatically. Pursue it for a long period with all seriousness. Yes, it will happen. We become stronger, we become purer. And whatever durmati is there in us, whatever bad impression is there, we don't know when we pick it up. But if we are a mixture of it, we have to identify clearly and deliberately pick them up and throw away. Apajahi. This process we are doing for the improvement of the soul. Atmonnati, we call it Atmonnati. For Atmonnati, we are doing it. And which are all recognized as Durmati, that we have discussed earlier. If I am selfish, it's Durmati. If I'm selfless, it is Sumati. Pruturbhava, just now we have seen. Be broad-minded. Being broad-minded is Sumati. Being narrow-minded and selfish is Durmati. To be violent, Durmati. To be compassionate, Sumati. To be honest is Sumati. To be dishonest, Durmati. Inflicting pain on others for selfishness is Durmati. Being friendly with every other creature is Sumati. To earn in the right means, Sumati. To earn by hook or crook, Durmati. On what basis we define Sumati and Durmati? It's very simple. The impact of it on the soul. And the Sumati, the impact on soul is it becomes stronger, it becomes purer. Anybody, anytime, anywhere. Durmati, it eats away the strength of the soul and purity of the soul. It's not beneficial, it is adverse. The effect of it is adverse. More the soul becomes weaker and impure, it is subjected to tension, it is subjected to anxiety, it is subjected to stress. And definitely where stress and anxiety is there, peace and bliss will never exist. They cannot coexist. They have to be removed. When you remove it, yes, you are able to experience peace and bliss. The process is throwing out the Durmati. No, apa Durmatim Jahi. To suppress it, to make it inactive, to make it ineffective. That is a process we have to follow. Now, this process has been explained in very simple words. No apa Durmatim Jahi. Let all the Durmati, whatever is there in us, let it go away, let it be thrown away, let it be made ineffective, inoperative. We don't want it. 11.47 in your Veda. Next one. Whatever you see as Pruturbhava, the same thing is explained in different other words. In other words, it is Utthaya, Bruhati Bhava. Utthaya, Bruhati Bhava. Utthaya, Bruhati Bhava. To get up and become Bruhati Bhava. Become expanded. Bruha Vruddhau. Grow. The Brihati is in the feminine gender. So there is no problem with genders. We know very clearly. When it is said in masculine gender, and if feminine gender can be included, it is included in that. If it is said in the feminine gender and masculine gender can be included in it, we include it. But if it's very specific for masculine and feminine, yes, it is only masculine or feminine. And it will be there only when it is physical in nature. The physical structure of men and women are different. They've got different functions to perform. So when it comes to the physical functioning, yes, certain functions are peculiar and unique to men, and certain functions are peculiar and unique to women. But for that, in all other cases, whatever is said, the gender may be anything in the sentence. It includes both men and women. There is no discrimination. Brihati bhava, utthaya. Uttayas don't get stagnated, don't get stuck. Get up, get up. Utthaya, after getting up, move ahead and become very broad-minded, become well-grown, become well-developed, become broad-minded. Same thing. That Prutur Bhava is expressed in a different way. And gender is slightly different. Doesn't matter at all. We are not worried about gender. Whenever it comes to spiritual things, we are not at all worried about the gender. And it's very clear in Vedic grammar that the gender is to the word what is being used, and has got nothing to do with the gender the word signifies. The word is referring to a certain thing. The gender of that thing has got no implication on the gender of the word. The gender is only to the word. And what it signifies, what it refers to, at the physical level, the gender works. But beyond that, there is nothing. And we are speaking most of the time about our spiritual progress, spiritual understanding, spiritual expansion. So when you are at that level, spiritual level, the gender doesn't work at all. It's not at all considered. It's not at all a point of reference. So become great. Bharati, become great. Become expanded. Become generous. How you become? Utthaya. Utthaya is to progress from where you are. You cannot get stuck there. You cannot be stagnant there. Such guidelines are very much there elsewhere, and I have quoted several times. Utkrama ataha. Utkrama ataha purusha ma avapathaha. Don't fall down. Get up and move from where you are. Udyanam te purusha navayanam. O soul, your progress and your journey is to the upper side, and don't fall down. Navayanam. Your journey is not to the lower levels, but a higher level. Such things are there. Many, many places. It's a continuous progress. It's a continuous improvement. It's a continuous development. Utthaya. And this process of continuous development and progress, as I just now said, is possible only in a human life. In an animal's life, it's a straight line, no ups, no downs. But here it is possible for us to take the graph upwards. It's possible for us. If I take the graph upwards, yes, human life is successful. We have achieved something in this human life. But if you don't understand this great opportunity given to us, either the graph will be straight or it will decline. We become worse than animals. Because spirituality has no place in such lives. Utthaya Brihati Bhava. Get up, work, strive, pursue, improvise, progress, reach higher levels. Brihati bhava, become great. This is greatness. But today we are observing greatness in fame. We are observing greatness in power. We are finding out greatness in money. No, they are not the causes for greatness. The cause of greatness is in us, and greatness also is in us. We have to spiritually get up and progress, and the result of it also is internal. That is the purity and strength of the soul, and make it more deserving for experiencing peace and bliss. It's a full internal process. For doing this internal process, of course, we need a tool, that is the Sharindriya Manas. And to maintain this Sharindriya Manas, we have to do something external. I have to work, I have to strive and see that this tool is maintained. Whatever requirement is there for the tool, it is given properly, rightly. Once its needs are satisfied, that's the end of it. Upon that sustained, maintained tool, we go for spiritual progress. That is Uttaya Brihati Bhava. Become great by getting up and going ahead to a higher level, to a higher plane. This is Yajurveda. I'll give the address for this. Yajurveda 11.64. 11.64. Uttaya Brihati Bhava. 11.64. Okay, thank you very much for the day. The cough is giving me a little trouble today. So anyhow, I'll manage it. And after tomorrow, we can continue this. So thank you all. Namaste.